The Mage's Tower, once greatly admired by magicians as a bastion of wisdom. It now embodies all the fears Highland has of being conquered by the rebel forces which conspire against it.
Outstanding. Oh my. Oh, I can do that. Oh, I can do that.
The followers of Mornion seem to be capturing as many spirits and fairies as they can find to power their rune magic. The spirit tells you about the terrible experiments going on in this tower. It seems that they're fusing monsters together. Which path will you take? You can access the laboratory in the upper levels of the tower by using the hidden elevator. It's a dead end. There don't seem to be any stairs or pathways. frantic researcher seems to have abandoned his experimentation and run off. The contents of the beaker are shaking uncontrollably. The floorboards are creaking loudly. They feel as if you could put a hole through them at any moment. Chimera, unable to move around in such a confined space, died, curled up on itself. The continued production of these monsters will only cause great harm to the kingdom. The Lost Woods are so vast and similar looking that you quickly lose track of where you are. It is said that only the hermit who lives here actually knows the way out of this forest. Sensing a presence, you turn around. You see a man standing on a rock. The grouchy-looking hermit asks if you are brave.
"Two paths leave the forest," he shouts. "The path of the coward and the path of glory, which leads to a vicious monster."
Which path will you take? You have heard rumors of the violent monster before. Many northern knights lost their lives challenging this beast.
Enemy!
How bothersome. How bothersome. Filthy lucre. I got it. Simple. Outstanding. Oh, yes. Voila! Outstanding. Oh, I can do that. Outstanding. Let's see, simple.
The terrifying killer rabbit has breathed its last, thanks to your efforts. A familiar voice congratulates you, saying, "Now glory is yours." The inside of the cave connects to a fissure on the coastline. It seems large enough to contain another ocean. Sailors dread passing through this area. There are myriad tales of ships disappearing here.
Oh, yes. Outstanding. Filthy lucre.
A beautiful voice in the sea calls out to you. You'd heard of the mermaid's legendary curiosity. She asks you many questions. She wandered into these shallow waters after being chased by a kraken. She says the kraken should still be nearby. Which path will you take? The kraken lurks in the cave and attacks ships that pass through the area. You throw caution to the wind and fling your party headlong into a confrontation against the kraken.
Oh, I can do that. I got it. Oh, let's see. Oh, crap. Quick. Outstanding. Oh, I can do that.
The stranded ship starts moving. Something is pulling the ship from beneath the water. The tentacles grasp hold of the mast. If this continues, the ship will capsize. The tentacles grasp hold of the mast. If this continues, the ship will capsize. The wounded kraken flees deep into the cave. Now is your chance. You inch closer to the kraken's lair. The kraken has wrapped its tentacles around stalactites and is trying to destroy the cave. You strike a death blow to the kraken that had been terrorizing the sea. Many sailors will certainly raise a toast in your honor once word of your victory gets out. At sundown, you and your party gather around the campfire. Eat well, for you will need to be prepared for the day ahead.
Yeah!
This is disgusting!
After your meal, you lay down to rest. Another dangerous mission awaits you tomorrow. The Orc army presently controls Bilberon, the underground fortress built into the canyon. The King's army has been mounting a fierce offensive to try and reclaim the fortress. You step into the enemy kitchen. A fat cook angrily barks at you, yelling that the food isn't ready yet. She seems to be mistaking you for a hungry recruit. You can play along to glean information or leave quietly. Which path will you take? The King's army, in trying to breach the impregnable gargoyle gate, is suffering many casualties. You decide to join in the skirmish and support the King's army's attempt to break through the gate.
Outstanding. Let's see.
You step into the bloody chaos, where both armies are exchanging blows and cannon fire. Just beyond here is the notorious Gargoyle Gate. A gate this solid cannot be destroyed without a massive cannon. Use the King's Army's cannon to breach it.
Outstanding.
They are targeting the cannon. Kill off the enemies before they can destroy it. See cracks forming in the venerable Gargoyle Gate. The soldiers of the King's Army praise you and your team for conquering an important gate of the underground fortress. The fight will continue until the fortress is regained, but you have assisted as much as you personally can. In the catacombs, stark white bones are strewn about the ground as far as the eye can see. The sheer number of the deceased is the only indication left of this area's former prosperity.
It's my turn. Voila! Filthy lucre.
A strange knight stumbles out of the darkness. He pays you no heed and walks right past you. The knight is muttering to himself. You strain your ears, but all you can make out is the death god is coming. Which path will you take? When you step onto the walkway, the night disappears like smoke. The path back is inaccessible. The situation leaves you anxious.
Oh, I can do that. Outstanding. How bothersome. Yes.
You must find an escape route. Wraiths are invincible, and you have no hope of defeating them. To overcome the power of the Death God, you must rely on the goddess to save you. Only the light shone by the angel statue will expose the Wraith's weakness. The divine light shines forth, exposing the Wraith's only weakness, the Dream Heart. The divine light fades, and hopelessness once again darkens your heart. Divine light shines forth, exposing the Wraith's only weakness, the Dream Heart. You destroy the Dream Heart and send the Wraith back to the underworld. You cannot destroy death, the opposite of life. You should rejoice in the fact you even still draw breath. Many things lie within the ruins of the old Elysian temple. Some quiescent, some far less so. An ancient dragon, spoken of in myths, is said to have destroyed the Elysian civilization in one night.
Let's see. Voila! They're coming. Oh my.
By the time you arrive at the battle, Roland has already vanquished the last of the foes. He lives up to his legend. Roland works through this region alone, never teaming up. You have gained insight into the ruins by talking to him. Which path will you take?
Enemies!
Outstanding. How bothersome. Filthy Luca. I got it. Simple. Oh, I can do that. Outstanding.
You must be very wary of Medusa's eyes. Anyone who meets her gaze is turned to stone. To avoid suffering a stony fate, you must not look into her eyes. If you find the going difficult, consider ducking into a building to recuperate. Medusa turns to stone and crumbles into dust. This act of vengeance should assuage some of the anger of those unfortunate souls that she petrified. At sundown, you and your party gather around the campfire. Eat well, for you will need to be prepared for the day ahead.
Yeah!
Not bad.
Next! My goodness, so good!
Perfect level of heat.
After your meal, you lay down to rest. Another dangerous mission awaits you tomorrow. This underground labyrinth was created by the magician Wallace in a single night. It is said that fearsome monsters are held captive in the depths of this hazardous, trap-filled maze.
Yeah!
yes. Oh, yeah. Filthy lucre. It's my turn.
The trap was sprung, and the door magically closed fast. Slime creatures are weak against fire. The torch on the wall could be used to great effect. The clink of metal hitting the ground can be heard. You obtain a magic key to open the door. Suddenly, a rodent darts out and begins talking. Ricky, the magician's apprentice, needs your help once again. He says that wayward wizards have waylaid the labyrinth again. There must be a reason mages keep attacking. Which path will you take? You learn that the labyrinth was built to contain the Cyclopes. Pursue the magician with the key. They must be trying to open the door to the prison.
Oh my. Let's see. Oh yeah. Outstanding. I got it. It's my turn. Oh my. Oh, I can do that. I got it. Voila! Filthy lucre.
You spot the stolen key lying next to the crushed corpse of the magician. It's clear how he met his demise. The door to the prison is wide open. If you shut the door before the other Cyclopes stampede, you may still have a chance to control the situation. Put the key in the keyhole in front of the cell to contain the Cyclopes. cyclopees are furiously resisting your attempts to close the door. The cyclopees are furiously resisting your attempts to close the door. You were able to lock and seal the Cyclope's prison once again. Ricky, the magician's apprentice, is elated and gives you a handsome reward. In the Age of the Gods, mankind built a giant tower in a sacred place in an attempt to reach the world of the gods. That arrogance angered the gods, and it is said that the entire city was leveled. You meet a female warrior monk who was injured in the battle against the demons. She was sent to purify this sanctuary. A ritual to summon the Demon King is underway. She must place the Holy Seal in the temple to seal the Demon King again. Which path will you take? To prevent the resurrection of the Demon King, you decide to stop the threat at the source by crushing the ritual. The demon realm's breaching of the human realm is causing an earthquake, and the ruins are crumbling. The magic circle you discovered is most likely being used as part of the ritual.
Filthy lucre!
You accidentally touched the magic circle and have been transported to the demon realm. The Demon King is still struggling to break free from his bindings. With his power sealed, you may still be able to banish the Demon King. The Demon King shouts bitter invectives at you until judgment has been rendered upon it once again.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Up, step, go. Filthy lucre.
Unfortunately, the next highest ranking demon then appeared, hot on your heels. One day, you have prevented the Demon King's resurrection and assisted in defeating his top demon, the Archdemon. The town temple will certainly inscribe your name as a savior, to be remembered throughout the ages. These are the ruins of the ancient capital city. It was destroyed following an invasion from the Northern Empire. Now it is a dangerous place, full of dragons and wyverns.
Oh my. How bothersome.
Tomet is surprised by the sudden nature of your visit, but relaxes. He demands coin in exchange for his help. The red dragons nest in the ruins, sleeping amongst mountains of treasure. You ask the thief for more details. Which path will you take? The area reeks of sulfur, and earth-shaking snoring reverberates throughout. When you're ready, move forth. The red dragon is nigh.
I got it. Done.
The red dragon has awoken from its slumber.
What's up?
The room is small, and fighting here puts you at a disadvantage. You can escape via the door on the right. The dragon is waiting to unleash its fiery breath. Ready your shields! The dragon is waiting to unleash its fiery breath. Ready your shields! Defeated the Red Dragon, said to be the strongest creature known to man. Your name will command respect for all time. Bear your new title proudly, Dragon Slayer. You obtained the Aqua Talisman. You obtained the Blue Talisman. You obtained the Purple Talisman. You obtained the White Talisman. You obtained the Black Talisman.